Hey y'all, don't forget to hit those buttons over there while you're listening. I reposted the actual news article. I know that she actually testified or spoke yesterday in court, but I'm gonna just go through this because not everyone has heard, I'm sure. That's what I find when I post things and I'm like, oh, that person hasn't heard that. A man on trial accused of repeatedly drugging and raping his wife, as well as encouraging dozens of other men to rape her in their home while she was unconscious, court documents show. 72-year-old Giselle appeared in a courtroom on Monday. That was Monday, for the opening of the trial, sunglasses on, her daughter and 2 sons by her side. For the next 4 months, she will come face to face with her accused abusers, most of whom are complete strangers to her. Prosecutors say the defendant, 71-year-old Dominic, would recruit men online to rape his wife after drugging her with sleeping pills and anti-anxiety medication. He faces 9 charges, including several counts of rape with aggravating circumstances, the drugging of a victim to commit rape, and the sharing of images related to those assaults. Prosecutors were able to put together a case because Dominic documented a number of the alleged assaults on camera. Held in pretrial detention since 2020, courtroom sketches show the defendant entered the courtroom in a black t-shirt and sat facing his wife. He recognizes that he's done what he has done. He got a woman lawyer. I assume Beatrice is a woman. She told journalists on Monday there was not an ounce of contestation during the whole investigation. In the dock, the men accused of taking part in these rapes sat with their heads down. Police have identified at least 92 SAs committed by 72 men, with ages ranging from 26 to 74, court documents show. 50 were identified, and most have been charged with either aggravated or attempted rape and are standing trial alongside Giselle's husband. The ordeal lasted almost 10 years, the first alleged assaults dating back to 2011. The crimes came to light in 2020 when Dominic was caught filming under women's skirts in a shopping center. After police seized his phone and computer, they say they found evidence of the rapes. An investigation was opened, and the wife was made aware of the abuse she had endured for almost 10 years. Court documents show that Dominic has told investigators that the other men were all aware his wife had been drugged without her knowledge, something a number of the other defendants deny. A lawyer of one of the men told CNN affiliate on Tuesday that his client admits that relations did in fact take place, but they took place as sort of a game between a husband and his wife that he was invited to, adding that he was not aware that Giselle was drugged and under medication. Throughout the trial, Giselle will see and hear what was done to her. On Tuesday, she sat through a reading of horrific acts she was subjected to, as well as the arguments from each of the defendants' lawyers. It was very difficult, one of her lawyers told CNN on Tuesday. It was unbearable for her to hear people say they thought she was pretending to sleep and were convinced it was consensual. Last Friday, ahead of the trial, another one of her lawyers told reporters she had no idea what had been inflicted on her, so she has no memory of the rape she suffered for 10 years. Giselle could have requested the trial be held privately, but her attorney told CNN she wanted it to be a public trial so that everyone can hear and get an idea of the excuses given by men in such circumstances. Giselle's daughter says her mother sought medical advice for the memory loss and extreme fatigue she was experiencing as a side effect of the drugs. Speaking to French media in several interviews, she said that her mother saw doctors, she saw neurologists, and that the medical profession failed to detect the problem. The daughter has now started an awareness campaign called Meandor's Path, meaning Don't Put Me to Sleep, on drug-facilitated SA. The trial began on September 2nd in the southern French town of, Avignon, and a verdict is due on December 20th this year. Oh, man, this is awful. It's making me think about the Mennonite town, women talking. That story, the true events that happened there. The bear. Don't forget to hit those buttons over there. I hope your day doesn't suck. Okay, love y'all. Bye.